How to act like James Kirk from Star Trek. James Tiberius Kirk was the youngest captain of the USS Enterprise and the only person to beat the Kobayashi Maru test. To be like him is the dream of many, and now with this guide you too can act like James T. Kirk. Steps. 1. Dress as did the starship captain. Find yourself a mustard yellow shirt, any yellow will do, black trousers and boots. Cut out a Starfleet logo out of cardboard and affix it to the shirt. If needed, use the template provided. 2. Brush your hair on the left side of your head back and flip your fringe over to the right side of your head. If you are bald, find a toupee with said style. 3. Learn to speak as Captain Kirk did in the series. The real Kirk has 3 notable ways of speaking: over, punctuating certain words, leaving gaps in between words mid-sentence and saying entire sentences really quickly. He speaks in a calm yet authoritative tone and has a deep voice. It is important to master all these speech patterns. The only time diverging from this pattern of speech is acceptable is in times of extreme emotion, particularly anger. If someone has done something that annoys you, simply shout their name as loud and as quickly as possible. This is as much emotion as is allowed. You can practice the speech patterns with the following guide. Where it says 1. Over, punctuate the word next to it. Where it says 2. Pause before saying the next word, and say the rest of the sentence really quickly after. 3. The 1. Enterprise, 2. Is stranded, 2. 3. In the Delta Quadrant. 4. Look thoughtful all the time. Kirk always seems in deep thought, to suggest high intelligence, so you must do the same. Even if you are not thinking of anything, or particularly intelligent, make it look like you are in deep contemplation. Narrow your eyes, look off to either the left or right and remain silent. You may break this when someone wishes to talk to you. 5. Sit properly at all times. When seated, it's important to match Kirk's seating stance. Sit with either one leg crossed over the other, or with as wide a gap between legs as possible. With one arm on the armrest, either will do. Use it to prop your head up and touch your top lip with the index finger. If you also do the above-mentioned thoughtful stare, it will make you look in deep thought, which can be important in some seated situations. 6. Be a ladies' man extraordinaire. To complete the illusion, you must flirt with women as much as possible. Looking and dressed the way you are, any woman will already be drawn to you, so the work is half done already. When you strike up a conversation with a woman, say anything even mildly flirtatious or romantic in your new Kirk-style way of talking, and your mission will be complete. Be indiscriminate of gender when you select a woman to seduce. It doesn't matter if she is white, black, or green, she's still a woman, that's all that matters. 7. Fight the right way. At some point you may find yourself in a fight, be it with another human or a member of an alien race. Don't panic, there is a way to come out unscathed. Karate, chopping is the main fighting technique, followed by throwing rocks. When your opponent attempts to attack you, duck. Alternatively, you can hire a stunt double to fight for you. Find someone who has the same body type as you and who will be willing to fight in your stead, then when you find yourself in a fight situation, get your stunt double to fight for you. 8. Gain body bulk and become stout. When you get to a certain age, increase your body weight. Any way you can appear to do this is fine. If anyone questions or makes fun of you now, just ignore them. You're James T. Kirk, you can do whatever you want. Tips. Kirk is a natural-born leader. Always take charge of situations in your everyday life, regardless if you know the best way forward or not. A singing career at one point, while not necessary, is encouraged. If you think you can't sing, though, go for it anyway. If you are having trouble mastering the speech patterns, there are hundreds of clips of Kirk speaking on the internet. Don't be afraid to look some up. Kirk hates Klingon, ever since one of them killed his only son. Never trust Klingon and always view them with suspicion. Always fill in the captain's log, even if you have been transported to the mirror universe and anyone who would hear it would just find it confusing. He was born in Riverside, Iowa, in 2228. If anyone asks you for your birth details, say this. Warnings. If your actions as leader cause harm to people, be prepared to face the consequences. Malcolm McDowell will eventually kill you. Acting this way may annoy those around you, especially those who don't get it.